As Dostoevsky mentioned later, if there is no God, all things are permissible. Because without an absolute standard of righteousness, then all ethics become our personal preferences, either of the individual or of the group who is in power. But for ethics to be meaningful ultimately, there has to be a standard. And basically, Kant reasons this way. For ethics to be meaningful ultimately, there must be justice. Because if in the final analysis, the wicked prosper and the righteous suffer, and injustice prevails, there is no practical reason to seek to be ethical, because crime pays and justice doesn't. So, for ethics to be meaningful, the first necessary condition is justice. Well, then he asks the question, what would be necessary for justice to be real? Well, obviously, we live in a world that's topsy-turvy, that's upside down, and justice does not always prevail. So for there to be ultimate justice, something else must happen. There must be life after death. You have to survive the grave. There has to be a personal continuity of consciousness, or you can never experience the full measure of justice. Well, suppose you do survive the grave. Is that enough to ensure justice? No. There has to be a judgment. And that judgment must be perfect. And for there to be perfect judgment and perfect justice, there must be a perfect judge. And in the perfections of that judge must know all the facts of the case, all the mitigating circumstances. He has to have a perfect understanding of every transaction before him if he's going to give a perfect verdict. But not only must he have all knowledge, but he must be righteous, because you could have a judge who knows all the facts, but he's still corrupt and could be susceptible to the bribe. So this judge has to be impeccable in his character. But even that's not enough to guarantee justice, because he must also have the power to implement his justice. He must have the power to enforce the laws of justice. And as you can see, before you know it, you have an omnipotent, omniscient, righteous, and holy judge judging people. And he says, without that, there can be no grounds for ethics.